Good morning and welcome to 30 Ways, 30 Days. I'm Susie Jacobs and we get to spend 9 minutes together unpacking the assumptions that can really undermine our confidence and play havoc with our best laid plans. Today is day 23 of 30 Ways, 30 Days. I'm coming to you from a place called Tilba, which is south of where we were yesterday in Louth, and we're heading towards Mungo National Park. The stress of being stuck. That's what we're talking about today. And I've been delivering this keynote to Accountants Daily and a few other places about stress. Obviously, it's a big issue for lots of people at the moment. And I say actually that our stuckness is what causes our stress. So when we look at how do we overcome stress, there are kind of three categories. We can avoid it, which means reducing maybe our financial obligations, taking on a less stressful job. We can heal it, which means we can exercise, meditate, do yoga, take our vitamins, sleep well, be kind to ourselves. The things that you generally, if you research on Google how to deal with stress, it'll give you those answers, which are dealing with the symptoms. And then the third way is to use it. You know, that's the good type of stress, where you can use it to propel us forward, to lift our performance, to meet deadlines. But if we don't want to use it in order to propel us forward, because that's not always appropriate, and if we go to heal it, we either heal it or we don't, and it's just dealing with the symptoms, so the stress is already there, and avoiding it's not always appropriate either. So how about you learn how to interrupt it? Because here's the thing about stress. It's a feeling. Stress is a feeling that we get as a reaction to what's happening out there in the external world. We have a chaotic external world at the moment. Therefore, we feel stressed. So it's actually not true that you are stressed. So it's a language challenge I've got for you. You remember, our brain can't discern the difference between fantasy and reality. So if you keep telling yourself that you are stressed, that's what your brain believes, that's what you continue to experience. Stress is actually a biological response. It's a feeling, and in fact, it takes only 90 seconds from start to finish to course through your body. So in order for you to continue to feel stressed, you've got to be triggered from an external situation and conditions, and then you've got to add meaning to it and tell yourself a story about that stress. That's what keeps the stress going. So what if you learned how to interrupt stress? All right, so rather than having to deal with the symptoms, it's already arisen, it's already there. How about you learn to interrupt it? Stress is a biological response. It is a feeling, and it lasts 90 seconds from start to finish. When you learn how to interrupt it, you can actually have the most chaotic conditions going on around you, and you will have an ability to stay calm, conscious, and confident. Now, if you and I were talking, I'd be asking for hands up, juicy love hearts, so I was connecting with you. You were understanding what I'm saying. But we're testing this, working from the road theory. And in order to reduce my stress levels, one of the things I'm doing is recording some daily 30 Ways, 30 Days, just in case we cannot rely on the mobile data or the Wi-Fi reception here across Australia. So stress, yeah? We can also do really practical things to reduce our stress. This is one of them. But for you out there, hopefully listening to this today, stress is biological response. So from start to finish, 90 seconds. You can learn to interrupt it. Therefore, you don't even feel the effect of stress. You can stay conscious, confident, and calm. And rather than dealing with the symptoms or trying to avoid it, you have a much more empowered tool in your toolbox. So, the stress of being stuck, yeah? When we get stuck, we feel as though we have no choice. We feel stressed. We go into overwhelm. We can feel frustrated. We've got chaotic conditions out there. We have a stress response. you're going to learn how to interrupt that stress response. So the first thing you're going to remember, it's a feeling. It lasts for 90 seconds. So count down 90 seconds if you start getting that stress response. Breathe, get present, and remind yourself to stop thinking about the stress. Now, your external circumstances will not have changed in that 90 seconds. You will still have a lot to do. That may be a fact. It's how you're thinking about that lot to do, which is the part that you have 100% control over. Yeah? So you feel that stress coming on, you allow 90 seconds to pass. Yes, your external circumstances have not changed, but by stopping yourself from talking how stressed you are in response to those external conditions, you can actually have a freedom to choose how you're going to structure your day, how you're going to prioritize in all those things that you need to do, what you do first and what can wait. The stress of being stuck, yeah, is when you feel as though you're stuck with the stress. So today, over the next 24 hours for day 23, stress, remember it is a feeling, it passes through in 90 seconds, and yes, your external circumstances are still the same, but by avoiding the reaction, which is a stress response, you can calm your nervous system down and take a far more proactive, effective, structured response to those external circumstances. It's day 23. Have fun with getting yourself unstuck from stress, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow for another 9 minutes of 30 ways, 30 days. If in the meantime you want to go and take our EQ test or find additional resources, hop on over to susiejacobs.com. You'll find it all there. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.